I did not post a video last week. I wanted to do something different, and it didn't pay off. I'm gonna do my track workouts, but every track was taken. So the track I was originally gonna go to, the one that's closest to my house, had flag football, and then the other track, the local high school track, had a district track meet. So we're gonna try the one that's closer to my house again, and if that's taken, I do believe the high school track is actually open today, hopefully. I'm running my 40-yard dash. That is the plan today for this workout, is to test my 40-yard dash. This is the start of the cut, the end of the bulk. I tested it and I finally got sub 5, which I've been trying to get for a while, but it's hard to when you're gaining size to get faster. But I did get sub 5, but this past few sprint workouts, since I've lost a couple pounds, felt really good. I felt really fast. And speaking of weight being lighter, I was 190 pounds this morning, flat, even. The lightest I was last week was 192. So I've pretty much lost 2 pounds in a week somehow. I mean, a lot of that is, just relieving yourself, and the track's taken. We have to go to the high school. I know a lot of that is relieving yourself, but at this pace, since I'm down, what would that make it? About 7.5 pounds. 7.5 pounds in 6 weeks. Wait, is that right? No, 8.5 pounds in 6 weeks. Wow. And the thing is, it doesn't feel like I'm like starving myself either, even though I'm pretty low on calories. I'm just consistently losing weight. It's surprising. I feel like I would have binged by now, but I've actually done a pretty good job of staying consistent with the weight loss. And it's still pretty early. I am going on vacation in like a month, so I'll probably take a little cut break right there so I can, refill all my carb storages, get my stomach filled so my body's not like completely trying to absorb. But I do have refeeds once a week, which really helps in keeping my body's mind, because I have my conscious mind, but keeping my subconscious like, all right, we're getting food, we're okay, we can keep losing weight. And it's been working out. It's been working. 190 today. So I'll be in the 180s next week, possibly. That sounds wild. I haven't been in the 180s in forever. Months. Still a little wobbly camera. Yeah, man, the cut is going. It's a little toasty out of with the windows down. I don't like using the AC in this car. But yeah, the cut's been going really good. Almost too good, in fact. I swear, sometimes in the middle of the night when I'm sleeping or something, my dad comes in my room and shoots me up with some steroids or something. I just feel like I've been doing too good. Like something feels off. Like I've been doing too good. Like something's bound to happen. It's just gonna be like just completely cut all progress. But I'm gonna ride the wave of this, very linear cutting progression. Which I don't know. It's at 8.5 for 6 weeks. I don't even know exactly what that equals out to. It's probably like 1.3 something, 1.3 pounds per week, which might seem a little steep, but my strength really hasn't gone down all that much. I think the only thing that's really gone down is like my dumbbell incline. Oops, wrong turn lane. My dumbbell incline, that's really the only thing that's really gone down. It's actually gone down pretty tremendously. Everything else has stayed relatively the same strength-wise, but I've been doing pretty good. Definitely getting a lot faster. That was the main objective of this cut in the first place, is to build speed. Which, I mean, I'm not building speed. I'm just decreasing my weight, so my body has less weight to carry when I'm moving down the track or the field or whatever. And it's been working out. I haven't really noticed an increase in my jumps, though. I don't know what's going on with that. But with sprints have felt really fast, and I'm expecting to get a crazy time today. I did have a goal after, I set another goal after I got the sub 5. Honestly, with how things have been going, I feel like I could get that new goal today, which is wild. Only 6 weeks into the cut, and I feel like I can get another goal for sprint wise. So imagine when I get to the the leanest I get in this cut, I'm gonna be going crazy times. Crazy for my standards. Because I do have like an end-all be-all 40-yard dash goal. Actually, let's turn this. I don't want to be directly into the sun. I do have an end-all be-all 40 time goal once I get to the very, very base of my leanness. But if I get that end-all be-all goal a lot sooner, and then I bulk again, and then cut from that, if I can maintain my speed on my next bulk, gotta line this up real quick. If I can maintain my speed on my next bulk, and then cut after that, I'll become faster on top of that, which would be insane. So we are here at the track. It is empty, so good luck for us. Let's go run a 40. All right, so we're done with the drill warm up. Just high knees, A skips, B skips, some karaoke, some hamstring, dynamic hamstring stretches, basic stuff, just the basics. Next, we're gonna be doing more active drills. We're gonna do a couple of starts. Since it's a 40, we don't have blocks, so we're doing a 3-point stance. A couple of those, and then a couple of sprints, a couple of flies to get into actual like race pace type stuff that way our body is used to. Some cop sirens. So our body is used to running at top speed, so we don't do like 70% starts and then we go do 100%. Your body's not going to be ready for it. Times are going to vary a little bit. So a couple of full speed starts. Actually, I'm gonna take my watch off so it doesn't fly off. A couple of full speed starts, and then get right into the real thing. All right, so what I'm doing, the wind is blowing like against me right now, so I'm gonna do some like my starts and my flies into the wind, get a little bit more resistance, fire my muscles basically more than what they would be on a straight sprint. That way technically I'm more warmed up than what I'm actually gonna be running. And then I'll do a run, I'll like do the actual 40s, not even in the camera, I'll do some actual 40s with the wind. If I can skew the results in my favor, I'll find every chance to. I know that's not a really good thing to do, but I'd rather my results look good. That way, it pushes me to keep going. Which, even if your results are bad, knowing that they could be better by running with the wind. It's just a little something. You do you. I'm gonna do me. so we did three warm-up starts. Now, probably just gonna do like 2 max top end flies. So those are gonna burn your energy out the most. Well, technically starts are, because you have to actually like exert force. Flies are already have momentum going. So still only need to do 2. I'm already pretty warmed up. That third start probably felt the best. First 2 were a little like wonky, but that third one felt really good. So, and since it's actually hotter today, and I don't know, what would you even call this? Is this technically turf on the track? Since the track is black, it absorbs heat that much better. The spikes are a lot more sticky, so I feel like every time I step into the ground, there's no slipping, there's no nothing. Like even when I put my, got into the 3-point stance, like I couldn't move my foot. It's just, the second it hits the thing, it's stuck. So every placement is just gonna be boom. There's no slipping, no nothing. All friction, all tension down the track. It's gonna be pretty good. So let's do those flies, get this shit started. See, this is why you need to do some warm-up flies. My stance, I felt like I was a little too high. Like my feet were running, but I wasn't getting any power underneath them. So what you need to do is not like lean over forward like this, but instead of being like straight up, having a little slight, I mean, it kind of just depends on how your body is shaped. But I notice whenever I have like slight lean forward, that I can get more power under each stomp and step. So we're gonna try that again on this next fly. Get that right, and we should be golden, baby. Oh yeah, that felt so much better. About to cook here, baby. We're about to cook. So we're gonna go head down to the other side. The finish line of this 100-meter track is halfway between the end zone. So that's how you know it's about 5 yards, give or take. So this time isn't gonna be completely 100% accurate, give or take like 1 or 2 feet. So pretty much like 2 100ths of a second is gonna be the difference in time. But yeah, we're gonna head down the other side, run this 40, and hold on real quick. How I time this, since I'm by myself, is I film myself in a 40-yard dash like an NFL combine. When you start, it starts the second your hand, like your hand on the ground, lifts up. So the second, if there's any space in between your hand and the ground, that's when your time starts. And when you finish, I'm gonna put the camera right on the line where I'm gonna be finishing at. So the second my hand comes up, and the second I cross the line, that's when my time starts and ends. So when I do that, I go into editing, and then you go into like the super edit to, like, you know, you can compress, splice, I guess, splice a video, and it'll get you down to the 100th of a second. And that's how you find out your time by yourself. So I gotta up the frame rate so I get every 100th of a second. We're gonna do this thing. I'm feeling really good. I feel a PR coming along. So the angle's a little bit bad. I got it as good as I can. You will still be able to see the start. You can see the finish line right here. It's these 2 yellow cones right here. And then the start, see those yellow cones over there. And like you see that green trash can. Starts like right below that. So pretty sure you can see somewhat the white line over there. That's Fulkin. So that's about halfway through the end zone, which is about 10 yards. And then this is the 35-yard line. So 5 plus 35, 40 yards. Now, I don't know if the end zone is exactly 10 yards. Like I said, it's going to be approximate. There might be 1 yard more, there might be 1 yard less. But like I said, it's going to be hundredths of a second. Do with that what you will. We'll just see. So let's go fucking run this baby. And just to be on the safe side, I actually just looked it up. An end zone is 10 yards long, so halfway is 5 yards. So it's exactly 40 yards. So Don't be saying, oh, your time's off. It's actually gonna be right on. Let's get this. I kind of got into my head on that one. My start wasn't the best. Ooh, but I got 2 attempts. Got 2 attempts. I mean, I felt fast at the end. My start could have been better. Let's check that time real quick. I'll let you know what it is once I check. All right. So, I did get a faster time than when I started the cut. I got a 4.84. Oh, I got a 4.84, and said at the end of my bulk when I started my cut, I got a 4.93. So a little bit faster. I knew I was gonna be faster. It's feeling good today, and even with the bad start. So I think if I really get my start, if I don't fucking pop right up and fuck up on the start, I could get 4.7 something. So we're doing pretty good so far. I'm gonna take a little break, cool down, because this sun is beating down. You don't ever want to run when you're too heat exhausted. So we're gonna cool down a little bit, run it back, get a better start this time, get 4.7. All right, that one felt a little bit better, but I think I know I had the same problem. I feel like I'm popping up too much out of the blocks track. I pop too much out of my start, but I know the problem for that is because once my adrenaline gets so high, I just want to go. So I want to go straight into running instead of focusing on the start. So what I need to work on is the first 3 steps. That first step needs to be your longest step in the entire start. The entire drive phase, your first step needs to be the longest. And then you start going, and like I guess, I don't want to say the slowest because it's not slow, it's still an explosive start. But you want it to be you want to length that start out. That way you build momentum and then slowly come up instead of just popping right up. So I think once I fix that, I can take off even another 1/10 of a second. But like I said, that one felt a lot better. So we'll see what the time is. Maybe it's 4.7. You're not like 4.7 flat, but in the 4.7s. Let's check it out. All right. So it was not a 4.7. It was a 4.85. So 100th of a second slower than the first one. But the excuses are excuses. Oh shit! Sorry, the camera's a little crooked. I'm gonna try not to make any. I really wanted that 4.7 honestly, but I said improved. Got about 1/10 of a second faster from the start of the cut. And I can make, like I said, I can make all the excuses that I want. I did a workout this morning. I'm in a caloric deficit. It's a little hot, but I said progress is progress. So I improved, got faster. Still got plenty more to go. I still got like 10 pounds to lose. So we're only gonna get faster from here. And then once I refeed and all that, like once I get back to caloric maintenance and actually have energy, dude, these times are gonna be crazy. So let's do a little cool down. See you back in the car. All right. Oh, we're going no window since I don't want the audio to be messed up. So it's gonna be a little toast and be sweating a little bit more, but we're getting those muscles, baby. Getting lean. So still got a PR electronic time wise. I've had a hand time of like 4.6 when I was in high school, but that's hand time. You can't trust us fully. Although the guy that was timing it was pretty accurate. Like it was not accurate, consistent. Every time I'd be right about the same time, so he's pretty consistent with it. But even then, when you convert that hand time to an electronic time, it would still be about like a 4.8, which is what I just got. So pretty much back to my high school speed. Still got 10 pounds to lose. So my fastest with him was a 4.84. So we have gotten a little bit faster. I'm gonna time it. I'm gonna do another time trial around 185 pounds. So my vacation's in about 4 weeks. So once I get back from vacation, I'll do it again. Like I said, I'm at about 185 pounds. And since I'm taking a cut break, where I'm gonna go eat maintenance calories, I'll come back more fed, more energy, faster times, lighter. So I could probably get my goal time that I set after I got sub 5. I set a goal for a specific... Come on, bro. What are you doing? Get over. Jesus Christ. Probably gonna go get my goal time. So that'll be exciting. But we are doing pretty good. The main goal was to get faster, and we've gotten faster. So it's always reassuring when you set up. How am I trying to word this? Oh wow, he just went from a turn lane to a straight. Oh, that's definitely not going to cause a wreck. Missouri drivers, bro. When you set a specific standard and then you maintain that standard and get it as you're training, it's always reassuring. So the cut is going exactly according to plan. And like I said at the beginning, I'm losing weight a little bit faster than I thought, and I don't feel like as fatigued as you would be on a cut normally. So I got a goal on my watch. Like I said, this cut is going pretty much better than what I was expecting, what I'd planned for. So doing pretty good. You know, athleticism is going to improve, and then the physique's going to come along with it as well. Everything is going... Oh, Jesus, that's a tight turn. Everything's going pretty nicely. So, going to get rehydrated because I am sweating buckets right now. Get rehydrated. And then go hang out with my bros. So, see you guys next week.